Welcome to the Oh Hell Yeah podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Oh Hell Yeah. We're here in Spider House Rule Studios. Before we get into the podcast, you know what to do. Subscribe to the pod, hit the notification bell, get notified every time an episode comes out. Leave a comment, leave a review, share with a friend, show it to your mom, show it to your dad, your fling, a sex worker you're fond of.
Yeah, the person who comes to clean your house if you're so fortunate as to have someone like that.
Actually, play it for someone you don't like.
Play for somebody you don't like.
Yeah.
Play for truly anyone.
Play it just actually what?
Put it on thumb drives.
Yes.
Drop them on North Korea.
You know, it'd be a great prank. Get a projector screen, shine it on your neighbor's house.
Shine it.
Shine it on your neighbor's house.
Legally, I don't think they can stop you from doing that.
This is not a sports podcast.
It's not a sports podcast.
It's not a sports podcast, and we'll never be a sports podcast.
We're not a sports podcast.
But I will say, me and you, big baseball fans.
Baseball's back, baby.
Baseball's back. I love baseball because you know what? It's the working man's game. It's every day.
Every day.
Lunch pail in hand, making $20 million.
Clocking in, clocking
out. You're just going to work. America's game. But I will say, if you aren't familiar with baseball right now, the ABS. It's you know, I don't know what it is.
This is the automatic replay or the like replay challenge. You can challenge balls and strike calls now.
It's the same technology as you see in tennis when it shows the ball hitting the line, and if any piece of that ball nicks the strike zone, it's a strike, and you can challenge it by tapping the top of your head, whether you're the pitcher, the catcher, or the batter.
And every team gets 2.
Right.
But if you get it right, you keep that one. So essentially, if you get it right every time, you have unlimited. But if you get it wrong twice, you're done.
I didn't think I would enjoy the calls, especially when your home team calls one and it goes their way. Something about I think what it is in baseball. It was at the whims of this old man behind the catcher. This old man who may or may not have good eyesight. Has been around as long as the game's been around.
May not owe some guys money.
Maybe he's got.
Have a personal vendetta against 1 or 2 or 3 members of each team. I don't know.
Maybe he's cranky. He's got qualms. Maybe he's like he can't wait to get out of the game and go hit a buffet or whatever they do.
And more than anything else, they're just human. They're just
human.
Guys. You ever heard that story about Will Clark buying Angel Hernandez a beer?
No.
He said he saw him after a game, bought him a beer. He said he got so many calls after that. Of course.
They're human. They're just terrible humans. But I will say there's something about the justice. It's what is it about America? We like justice unless you're a pedo. But I love justice unless you're a pedo. Unless you're a pedo or you have a lot of money.
Right, then it doesn't apply.
That is what
doesn't apply.
Justice?
Well, you have to be a pedo with a lot of money.
Yes,
to be fair. You have to be a very powerful, rich pedo.
Yes. If you're a pedo in the Glendale Galleria, you're going
to get beat up by strangers, and nobody's going to do anything about it.
No, but if you're a pedo with money, the world's your oyster. I'm really making it sound good. It's actually not bad. But the justice to see. At one point, somebody, I think it was Suarez or someone, did it 2 or 3 times in the same at bat, and every time the call was wrong by the umpire. How can't you be embarrassed? Aren't you
gotta be tough.
Sebastian, aren't you embarrassed?
It's really exposing CB Buckner, who's been kind of a notoriously bad umpire for a long time.
And the cheers.
Yeah, the whole crowd being like, "You suck."
The cheers. I didn't think I would like that much, and it's very quick. Thank you, T-Mobile.
Yeah, they do it fast. Thank you, T-Mobile.
Shout out to T-Mobile.
Your network's terrible. Your ABS, great.
Yeah, I always thought ABS sounds something like some sort of gastral thing.
Yeah, I got ABS.
I got ABS. Oh no.
Oh, is this spicy? I can't. I got ABS.
It's right on the line.
Yeah.
it's right in that spot. But something about it's just an extra thing, and I love the one thing about baseball is that it's not a contact sport. So it's all about who got there first. Did the foot get there first? Did the ball get there? Did the ball here, there? So in basketball, there's ticky-tacky fouls. In football, obviously, you got there's a game of inches, but there is contact. Yeah. But in baseball, I love every replay is perfect.
Yeah.
I love the justice of it all.
It's as close to objective as you can get.
Yes.
With basketball fouls, football fouls, all of that, there's a little bit
Unless
of
it's Olympic
gray
sports.
area.
Olympic sports is whoever across the line first.
Yes. But of the 4 major sports,
yes,
I think baseball is the one where we can basically get the calls objectively right, and now we are, and I think that's tight.
My prediction for the future, and then we'll move on, is every umpire will have glasses, like a Google Glass kind of thing,
Meta.
like a Meta Glass, and in there will be an indicator. Will be like if it hits green or red, if it hits in the strike zone or not, and they'll just call it.
There'll just be a guy back there.
It'll just be a guy for everything else.
Yeah, safe and out.
Yeah, or like that's a foul ball, but for just balls and strikes, it'll just be like strike, whatever he sees in his corner,
He'll
strike,
have like
strike.
a Terminator heads-up display.
I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Be pretty cool.
And then there's
honestly.
and then you know what?
And then anyone could do it.
And then anyone can do it.
And then we could be umpires. Can you imagine watching a game from? That's the best seat in the house.
Do you know you can apply to be a bullpen catcher? Anyone can apply.
Anyone can apply.
They have like open applications,
I
and it
wish
pays $90,000 a year.
I wish I had
and you
known
travel with
that.
the team.
I wish I had known that in 2009.
And you travel. You can do it right now.
I'm not gonna do that.
All you do is catch a ball.
It's not, you're 101. You're the Padres bullpen catcher. 101 for Mason Miller. You're catching that. You're confident that you're catching that every time.
Every time.
Every.
I didn't say I would be hurt or.
Okay, he's throwing a 94 mile an hour slider in the dirt.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Why would he donate? He's a pro. What are you throwing in the dirt for?
Hey, even the pros.
I know, but anyway,
one.
$90,000 a year you can apply, and you travel with the team.
Travel with the team, and you get tipped out at the end of the year. I've heard Randy Johnson gave bullpen catchers cars.
Do you get a ring?
I think so.
Really?
I bet you do. I bet you do because like guys who work in the the analytics office get a ring. It's not as big and gaudy as the players' rings, but you get a ring.
Anyway, it's baseball. It's good
Shout
time.
out to baseball.
Shout out. It's America's game.
Shout out to the Seattle Mariners.
It's a surpassing basketball, which is kind of unwatchable now. Although I heard Seattle's getting a team back. But the Sonics are getting that team
I've been
back.
hearing this
I
for
know.
15 years.
Yeah, it's the boogeyman of sports for Seattle.
Baseball is not more popular than basketball?
Well, more people watch the World Series than the NBA Finals. More people watch the WBC than the NBA Finals.
Hey.
And I'm starting to think people are like, it's a load management thing where like the stars don't play. And in baseball, it's really about the team.
Yeah.
Like if Vladdy Guerrero doesn't play, I still want the team. I'm not going to stop watching the team.
No, there's still 9.
But if if I'm a casual fan and Wemby isn't playing and the Spurs aren't going, I don't want to watch.
They're playing the
fucking Bullets or
Yeah.
not the Bullets,
Yeah,
the Wizards, the Wizards. Anyway, so much has happened. So much is going on. I'd love to inform you if I can.
Please lay it on me.
Okay, so a couple things.
Are you talking personally? So much has happened?
No, well, the world, the news.
Sure.
Just in the last 24 hours.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. First of all, let's talk about this. I watched the Manosphere doc.
Oh, did you?
What'd you think?
I thought it was.
We can do this.
We could do that. Yeah, that could be us. We just need to really lean into it.
Yeah.
Once we meet Louis Theroux, we know we're on the right track.
I think I need you to get buff, and I'm your lackey.
I'm working on it.
Because I'm subhuman because of my
I'm
height.
working on
Yeah,
it.
if you get buff and ripped,
And then you can be like that bald guy who follows around HS Tiki Talkie and just films and doesn't say anything.
yes, and just come in like he'll openly say he hates Jews and like yeah, he's Jewish, but this is different.
Yeah.
If you don't know, Netflix has a documentary on the Manosphere.
Inside the Manosphere.
Inside the Manosphere. I knew one of them. I knew the Fresh and Fit guys, and the other guys I didn't really know about.
I'd never heard of HS Tiki Talkie before.
No, that's a UK thing.
Yeah.
And then the other guy from Louisiana who lived in Miami.
Yeah.
Who was like big in Mar-a-Lago. He's the guy that was like, I'm in a semi monogamous relationship. Like, what does that mean? Like, well, she's monogamous and I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. My wife, me and the wife watched it, and then she looked at me and she was like,
Did you go for it?
She was like, should we sign up for his monthly newsletter? Eddie, I think we can get rich like this.
I want you to be more like these guys.
Can you be a provider?
Yeah.
Eddie, it never occurred to me that you should be providing.
Yeah, that guy says terrible things, but he's bringing home money, is he not?
They're in a mansion. That's an infinity pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all he's doing is just talking to other men, influencing young men, telling them how to live a better life. I will say, it really... all I could see when I saw this was like, oh man, these guys need dads.
Yeah.
They need dads.
Yeah, every single one of them, it's like, oh, your dad's not around.
Or their mom was kind of like in and out, drunk, yelling,
Yeah.
fucking being one of those kind of like, oh, she's a lot. My mom's a lot.
Mhm.
One of those things. And then, where's your dad? Not around. They need dads.
They need dads.
They need dads. We all need dads.
We should have some sort of like, Big Brothers, but for dads for incels.
Yeah, from the Manosphere guys.
Yeah.
They just want to play catch. Or,
Yeah, I think that could honestly save us a whole lot of headache, because if some of these guys just played catch with an old man who said he was proud of them,
or even like just spot them at the gym.
yeah, that could help.
Yeah, I think the government should just deliver a middle-aged man to their doors.
If we could return to this idea of putting ICE to work.
Yeah, but they gotta be older.
Yeah, I guess they need to be older, and then we don't actually want them trying to influence these young men, because they'll be like, well, I don't know, maybe be nicer to your wife, but get all the immigrants out.
How about this? How about, you know what? This country does not treat its veterans right. Get a veteran.
Get a veteran. Rent a vet.
Rent a vet. Yeah, I'm liking it. How about this for the man? The government's going to be like, so the thing, this toxic masculinity is a little bit too widespread. It's influencing young men in America. I think these guys need dads. So we'll just get some war veterans, be like, hey, I think it's time for you to fight your most gruesome battle ever. Go to this guy's house and just, I don't know, give him a hug or spot him or play catch.
Maybe just talk to him for a while.
Yeah, just play checkers and ask him how are things.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's ever asked this guy how he's doing, and he's taking it out on everybody. So,
you know what's funny? I was talking to the wife about this. She's like, what is it about these guys? I go, these guys have always existed. The difference is now social media allows them to reach other guys.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, those guys were around, but they were club promoters.
Yes.
They were in rec leagues, just being a bully.
Yeah.
They were just trying to like mac chicks in clubs. They were your local drug dealer, or maybe that pyramid scam guy, or maybe
that guy who like lived on a jet ski. And,
or like they sold cars, or they just were just kind of low-level charlatans that cheated on their wives or girlfriends or whoever. They didn't reach anybody because there's nowhere to reach.
No, they had nowhere to go. They lived in small towns, and they were confined to those small towns.
Yeah, or they're in big towns and they're just deadbeat dads. But now they're reaching other people, and they're just kind of, it's like these mini cults. Like, you want to be part of my mini world, you got to subscribe, and then for $40 a month I'll give you all my stock tips, and for $60 a month I'll help you. I'll be your man coach.
Jacked.
I'll be your man coach. For $100 a month I'll give you a personal message every day and tell me how thick and big your dick is, and how much you can fuck my wife if I let you.
Sounds worth it.
Yeah, sounds worth it. Yeah, but it really makes me embarrassed to be a podcaster. It's like, what do you do? I'm just
trying to shape young minds.
Yeah.
Just trying to help some weirdos out there connect with someone on the internet.
Yeah. What bothered me is that they were actually famous. They would walk around and be like, hey, can I take a picture?
That part stressed me out so bad, that these kids would run up and be like, Sneeko. Oh, man. I fucking love you, Sneeko.
I love when you rated your ugliest bitch in the club.
Yeah, don't stop talking about the Jews.
So bizarre.
It's so crazy how all of them eventually, if he talks to any of them long enough, it comes back to, the Jews control everything.
Yeah. It's all about Matrix.
That's the other thing, is they're not even original. It's like the same
tropes,
same shit as Alex Jones and all of these like weirdos from the past. It's like you're just recycling the same bullshit.
What do you think it is? I think it's a literacy thing. If I can be totally honest, I think what happens is, if people are kind of, they think school is boring, or they think, and we all thought school was boring, but I think we're the last generation to actually use a pen and write and like actually forced to read. I think these guys are just learning from podcasts, and this tape from a guy who doesn't read much, but I think they're just kind of looking for alternatives to the system because they can't work well within it. They're like, oh, I don't know how to invest. I know what crypto coins are great.
Yeah.
I don't know how government works, but I tell you how what conspiracies are fucking real. Like, they're just it's just dumb guys trying to feel smart.
There was one scene where I think it was the Georgia guy was talking about how like all these men, like I'm encouraging them to like that they don't have to live in this system that exists, and it's like yes I'm with you, and then it always becomes like, and the system is, women are the worst and men have to do everything. And it's like, no, my man, the system is, the capitalist, imperialist patriarchy that we are sort of trapped in. And I don't have a problem with you suggesting that like you can find an alternative lifestyle, but you are actually just kind of reinforcing the one that's already there.
Yeah. Also, there was a scene where they brought all the women out and they asked them, what's your ideal guy? And they just kind of slammed them and make fun of their looks. And my wife was like, I don't get it. Why would those women allow
Why would
that?
they want to do that?
And then I figured it out, and I was like, they did that to reinforce their sort of overall stereotype of women being like, they just care about height, money, status. They're all whores, and then they bring in women that sort of resembled that sort of trope, or that sort of like idea. And they just call them on it, and they may pay these women. Just take what I say to you, and just to go on. You'll get lots of followers. Guys will call you a whore, but you'll subscribe to your OnlyFans. Yeah. Just take it. Don't worry. And then they could be, see, they're all like that.
Yeah.
If you're 5'7", they think you're subhuman. See, they're all like that. They're like, well, why don't you like talk to a woman who's like working the corporate world? Yeah. No, you're gonna talk to some Miami club chick.
You know what? Get Greta Thunberg, get Malala,
get AOC,
and Tina Fey. Ask them these questions.
Ask them if they care if a guy's got killer traps. So then they just make an example of these women, and then they say, "See, they're all like that." I'm like, ugh, that's exactly what they're doing. They kind of mascot them around and be like, see, these are women. Yeah. Like these are these women.
Yeah. These are these specific women that you have hand selected to act like the type of woman you're trying to convince.
Oh, let me get this straight. You found a 21-year-old woman supposedly in a club. You asked her to come on your podcast and say, don't worry, you're gonna get tons of followers from it. And you just said, hey, don't you care about his guys and money and boats and status and clout? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, she's 21.
Yeah. What did I care about at 21?
Yeah.
You know, what did I think I was?
This guy just wanted to get his dick wet and throw 90 miles per hour.
That's all.
And he's still trying.
That's still 0 for 2. Bone dry, 65.
No, you can do 72.
I don't know.
Oh,
I really don't know. At this point,
man.
72 is harder than you think. I think if I warmed up for 2 weeks, if I ramped up, I could probably hit 75.
It's the most unnatural motion in sports. Yeah. There was a guy in the Jays that can almost throw it underhand. He's submarine picture.
Yeah, Tyler Rogers.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Have you seen that? You get the videos online of the guy there's some guy who's like a pitching guru who's trying to teach a new way of pitching.
I saw that.
And it looks so weird and unnatural.
Is he like Australian or something? The guy? No, probably some crazy foreigner shit.
Probably.
Stay out of our league.
Stay out of our baseball.
It's an America's
stay
game.
Out of cricket. You stay out of baseball.
Stay out of our leagues. Unless you throw heat, then come on in.
Come on in.
Yeah.
And then talk to the Mariners, okay?
Yeah. Not a sports podcast. But anyway, then I introduced my wife to Clavicular.
Ah, wow. Really
and then
running her through the gauntlet.
I'm just like, let me just show you what I know. Let me
she leaves for business. She comes back and you're like, we got 8 new weird guys to learn about.
I showed her about Clavicular and she was just like, her mouth was open. She's just like, how old is he? I go, 20. And he's been doing steroids for how long? Since he was 14. And what did he say? I watched the interview with Channel 5 and he's like, he doesn't see the ROI for going on a bowling date with a girl, return on investment. If you're not streaming it, then what's the point of doing it? And it's like, these are just, I think we've entered hot incels. We're in the hot incel era. Where like guys are good looking guys. He's arguably a good looking kid. And he's just like, oh, I'll just double down on the good looks and not care about women. Although he does care.
He cares about what they think, but he doesn't actually.
Is he gay? Is he closeted? I think he's definitely body dysmorphia, and he's an egomaniac
for sure.
And I saw a doctor talking about the bone smashing. If you don't know what bone smashing is, when you actually hit your cheekbones with a hammer.
Hit yourself in the face with a hammer.
Yeah, and what the doctor was saying was, he was saying that actually it may cause some swelling, it may have some plumpness, but you're actually hurting your nerves and your skin. And you can cause some real bone damage. And I was like, see, a doctor said this. And then I went to the comments, and it's just guys like, what does he know? I'm with Clav. I'm like, oh, okay, God.
Okay, you know what? I support all of you ding-dongs hitting yourself in the face.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, live and let live.
You know, if you're really going to do it, just run into a wall.
Go with God. Run straight face first into that wall.
Do you know how crazy your cheekbones would look if you just ran into a wall?
Boys, you got to start running full speed into walls.
You know what you got to do is you got to let a car run over your legs, and they'll just swell up and grow.
And then they'll get big. They'll grow longer too, because you're gonna flatten them out, so they're necessarily gonna get a little longer. Hey, if any of you weirdo look maxers want to get run over by my car, I got a 2010 Golf with your name written all over it.
You know what? We're not that far off. I think some guy is like, I think this works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. What do they call it in Africa when they have that like when they had rings around their neck to like elongate their necks and stuff like that.
Just like I think they just call it neck stretching. But
Neck stretching.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if Clav is like, we need to take some page out of these African tribes and do some neck stretching. That'll get you more height.
Well, that would get you taller, but that'd fuck up your ratios. And he's all about the ratios.
That's right, all about ratio. But then you got to wear turtlenecks. You got a turtleneck max.
Turtleneck. Turtle maxing.
Turtlemax. You got turtlemax. Did you hear what he said about like, well, what do you do if a woman is taller than and you get shoes with lifts? And then what if you go back to her place and you have to take off your shoes? Then you tiptoe max. You get on your tiptoes.
He said tiptoe max?
Yeah, then you get on your tiptoes and you let your jeans hang low and then you tiptoe max.
Sometimes I can't tell if he's doing a bit.
It's feels like a performance art.
If he's doing a bit, he is really committed to the bit. And I'm frankly impressed.
Everything is a max that is a fault. It's almost like, well, what if you arrive early? Well, then you're pre-ejaculating max. And that means that you're just efficient with your time. You have other things to do, like trade crypto coins or work out.
Now, this I agree with.
Yeah.
I do think that coming early, that's not a sign of any sort of like failing on your part.
No, or nerves.
No.
It's about time.
It's
really.
about time. It's about return on investment. It's about maximizing. It's about grinding.
Yes.
It's about optimization.
Yes.
Yeah. That's just spooge maxing.
Yes, spooge maxing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. If I ever arrive early with my wife, I'm like, babe, I'm going to roll over and just immediately start trading stocks.
I've never come early in my life. I've always come right on time.
Yeah, it's always when I wanted to. But anyway, so I introduced her to Clav, and it was just her mind was blown. And then she went to bed and woke up. She's like, I had dreams about these guys. I go,
that's got to really hurt your feelings.
I go, what were they doing? Like, no, they were just like being dicks, and people were just making yelling at them. I was like, oh. So, word of the wise, don't show these men to your wife right before bed.
Dream of them.
Speaking of which, we had an interesting news development today.
Personal or
Not
world?
me. No. We're all aware of Kristi Noem.
Heard of her?
Pervert?
Heard of her.
Pervert.
Also, I'll say it. She's a pervert.
Well, see what happened to her husband, right?
I saw some images.
It's real.
Is it real?
It's real.
It's real. Okay, break it down. What is it?
It's real.
I saw the pictures of him in big fake. He had big fake titties stuffed under his shirt.
Balloons.
Okay.
Actual balloons, and he was like doing kind of a cleavage kind of dip.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he hires sex workers to talk dirty to him on live cam while he wears these. I mean, the proper term is a crossdresser. And these pictures went out, and it got to the point where a statement was out. Kristi Noem saying we'd like some privacy in this time to like reassess my family. We need and find God. The president said that's unfortunate. Feel sorry for her. I hope her and her family figures this out.
Whoa, I didn't realize it had reached the level of like the president.
The president of the United States
it.
gave a statement about it.
Damn, rough month for the Noem family. Ooh. Mom loses her job. Dad gets caught doing sex work stuff.
Wasn't it just like a minute ago? She's at the border with wearing tactical gear, holding a gun, being
she had the world by its tail. Not even a month ago.
Yeah,
she was on all of our TVs at the airport. Is she still? I haven't been to the airport since then because I've been to the airport and seen her on the TV.
Yeah.
Is she still up there?
No.
Okay.
No. But I will say, you know what I love, and this is not a political podcast.
We're not a political podcast.
But
we're not a sports podcast. We're not a fitness podcast.
If you are promoting good old-fashioned Christian traditional values, you got. If you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. Because I don't think in the Bible they talked about cross-dressing, or maybe they did, and that'd be fine. Either way, it's fine.
Yeah, for the record, fine. What he's doing technically,
I love it.
If his wife's okay with it, then I definitely don't care that he's doing that with sex workers online. But yeah, if you're gonna pretend that you're some sort of moral example.
Yeah. Listen, I love this. Cross-dress max to the max.
Yeah, cross-dress. He was just boob maxing.
Just boob maxing. He's just boob maxing. I think it's actually, Kristi Noem, you should say thank you. You love women and the female form so much, you're willing to pose as it as one on cam.
Really, this just means her husband is a feminist.
Yeah.
And what's wrong with that? Oh, you're gonna persecute him for being a feminist? Wow, the woke mob out of control once again.
I will say this: the woman who the body he was portraying on cam, very full figured.
Sure. Who's mad at that?
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, we love a full figured woman.
We love a big bosom. I need a big bosom. We all need big bosoms.
We love all kinds. What am I doing? We love all women.
We love all the women. We love every type of bosom, from huge to gigantic. But my God, we're in an Onion article. What's happening?
I don't know, dude. Because I did see that, like, just kind of briefly.
And your mind's like, oh, hey,
I was like, it's probably fake. I'll follow up later. You know, it's just like, oh, I just want this to be real, like the pack of dogs that escaped something in China and made their way 18 miles back home. Like, I want this to be real, but if I wait a couple days, I'll find out it's not real. And this time, I guess.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Mrs. Noem. Oh man, one thing I will say is that all those people that you rounded up who are working job sites, they're not cross-dressing.
Or they are, and that's fine too.
That's fine too.
That's fine too.
Just so funny. I'm like, I told my wife, and she was like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's just so funny that he's using balloons.
Yeah,
like that's like how a child would pretend.
Well, maybe that's a great way to hide it. In the house.
She comes home. Pop, pop. What are you doing? Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Why is your shirt so stretched out?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No. What was those popping sounds?
I was doing yoga.
I was just watching a video of a guy shooting a gun. I love guns.
Yeah, we love guns.
Yeah, honey, I love guns, and I love women with big guns. I would never want to be one.
Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, I never want to be one. I just like looking at it.
Yeah. That'd be so funny if Kristi Noem comes in like, "What are you doing?" Pop, pop. Nothing.
Nothing.
Is that my shirt? Is it? Oh my God!
It looks like one of mine.
Oh, I was trying to get my bulletproof vest to go down to the gun range.
Can't believe it.
Oh, wow.
Put on your shirt again.
Anyway, let's make love right now.
Yeah.
First, so we forget that I'm.
And then we'll go kill a dog.
Yeah. Sorry. Here's your lipstick. I found it.
Did they get out because the sex worker leaked?
Huh?
Did they get out because the sex worker leaked?
And this is a great.
And now I don't. Here's my problem. You gotta have doctor-patient confidentiality for these things.
Yeah.
I agree. This is the time you gotta let it out. But just in general, we gotta keep our clients' secrets.
But sex workers unite. They're bigots, and they need to be exposed.
No, you're right. Any.
It's like killing someone to feed your family. You gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
Or no, stealing to feed your family, not killing. You're stealing.
Yeah, no, you gotta kill somebody so you can eat them. So your family can.
I shot him. He was holding a burger. Don't you want a burger, son? But anyway, now that we're on the topic. And it's not a political podcast, but it's a scandal podcast.
We love scandals.
We're talking about leaked video. We got to talk about our good buddy Kash.
What, is there leaked Kash video?
Are you even alive?
Are you talking about Spider Kash?
No, Kash Patel.
Yeah, Spider Kash.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? They found his Xvideos account?
No, we're talking the Iranian hackers leaked his phone, and they showed videos of him dancing Bollywood dances and like acting all crazy.
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny, but also, who cares if he dances? I don't know, man.
Well, maybe some of these like kind of like terrorist groups are just kind of like, this is you call this a man?
Sure. I guess I don't. I think as a general rule, I try not to make fun of people for dancing.
But it's just, come on, he's the FBI director.
The FBI director should dance. He just shouldn't get drunk with a bunch of 20-year-olds.
I mean, hey, FBI directors have been leaked. J. Edgar Hoover, he was a cross-dressing guy, and the Mafia he threatened to release videos of him wearing a dress.
Sure. And
somehow this is kind of gayer. I don't know.
But did you see the thing about? I never found out if this was real. Some people thought they found Kash Patel's Xvideos.
I heard about this too. I don't know too much about it, but
yeah, I never followed up to see if it was confirmed. But.
Yeah, well, stuff's happening right now.
A lot going on.
Yeah, the guy that shot Charlie Kirk, the bullets don't match the gun. There's stuff happening. There's stuff happening. The country's falling apart. There's wars. There's gas prices are through the roof. The Strait of Hormuz is closed.
My apartment smells sometimes.
His apartment smells like rotten chicken. His gay roommate, for some reason, can't smell it.
Can't smell it.
Come on.
What's going on?
What's going on?
I do have an update on Smelly Apartment Gate.
Please.
So if you're just to catch everybody up, my roommate cooked some rotten chicken, stunk up the whole apartment so bad I thought I was gonna puke.
It was rotten. Not expired. Rotten.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it was. It shouldn't have been. It should have been thrown away. It should not have been cooked.
I have like expiry dates in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have chicken in the fridge. It expires on March 30th.
Yeah,
I have to cook it right now.
He rolled the dice. It didn't work out, which is fine. That happens. Nobody's mad. The smell, we cleared it out. He wiped, he cleaned some stuff. We cleared it out. Everything was fine. It went back to normal. Then about 5 days later, he calls me. I'm not at the house. He calls me and he says, "Hey, when's the last time you used the oven?" And I say, "It's been a while. Not since, before the incident."
Right.
And he says, "I turned it on again today to cook something, and the smell came back.
Came back.
And I say, in my head, I'm thinking, that makes sense. You cooked the chicken. There were juices. The vapors kind of dried.
There's always a remnants of the aromas that caught that. There probably is a filter you should have cleaned out. Is there a filter in ovens?
On this oven? Definitely not.
No.
Yeah.
What do you have, like a fucking barrel with a fucking log in it?
Yeah, it's actually like a barrel. Yeah, barrel.
Yeah, it's a barrel. It's
like an oil barrel that we cleaned out real good.
If we're not using it, the
Just
guys are
holes at the bottom.
Yeah, guys are singing doo-wop over them.
Yeah, there's a lot of beans being roasted over it.
It's a hobo oven.
No, he heats up the oven again, stinks again, and he calls me and he says, "It happened again." And I say, "Yeah, that makes sense." And he goes, "Would you say it had kind of like a sulfur smell?" And I said, "Yeah, I think it was kind of a sulfury." And he goes, "Maybe we have a gas leak."
No, this is my wife's biggest fear. She's always smelling gas.
We don't have a gas leak. I know what gas smells like. This did not smell like gas. It smelled like putrid fish sauce shit.
But what about carbon monoxide? I hope you can't be dead. We're
Carbon monoxide doesn't smell us. That's kind of like
that's the one that's the silent killer.
A natural gas, they add a smell, but it's like that's not what the smell was.
Plus, you have detectors, don't you?
Yeah,
no, you don't.
Absolutely not.
You guys are such dudes.
So I'm like, okay, I don't think so, but if you want to call and submit a maintenance request, that's fine by me. I don't care. And then a few hours later, I go home, and he's like, "I think I figured it out." So there's a vent on the top of the oven that just vents hot air, and it gets really hot. And if you leave something on there, it'll, stuff will happen. And he goes, I think we melted some plastic on that vent. And I was like, yeah, we do that all the time.
Melt some plastic on the vent?
Yeah, if you leave, our cutting board is warped because we left it.
What is wrong? Can you move in with your fucking girlfriend already? This is fucking insane. I can't. You've been living with a man for too long. You can't do it. What are you talking? You know the answer. Move it.
Yeah, of course. But if sometimes you forget and you turn on the oven and you walk away, you come back and you go, uh-oh.
Oh my God.
But he's apparently never noticed that we do this all the time. Like, we've ruined so much Tupperware this way. And he's, I guess, never noticed.
My wife is like, we can't have a plastic cutting board because microplastics get into her thing. You're literally melting them and breathing the aromas. Like, I think we should move that.
But he goes, I was cleaning out the oven and I found a little piece of plastic in there. So I think maybe it was the plastic that was stinking up the apartment. And it was like, no. It's good you got that plastic out of there because we were probably breathing in plastic.
It smelled chemically.
I know what burning plastic smells like.
Yeah, rotting meat is like I think our primitive brain knows what rotten meat smells like, so we don't eat it.
Yes.
Like our ancestors or cavemen, so we don't die.
Yes.
It's like an animalistic sort of impulse. Like, this is rotten.
It's like putrid and disgusting.
Yeah.
It's not what plastic.
It's like my dog. It knows his stomach hurts, so he eats grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. If something stinks, you're just like, oh, that's why you vomit, so you don't fucking ingest it.
So yeah, I just think it's funny that he is trying to find any reason that this smell might not be the chicken that he cooked when it is, to me, so obvious that it is the chicken that you cooked that had gone bad.
Back in the day, I had some friends, old comics that were just real dirtbags, real kind of like fratty house party. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah.
Like, let's fuck with this guy. They lived
to fuck with this guy.
I knew guys that loved to just fuck with you. Is that, I hate guys like that. And if God blessed anyone who had a house party with these guys in it, because they would just love to fuck with them. I knew one guy that took a dump in a mason jar, left the lid open, put it behind, unscrewed a vent, put it in the vent, and then the whole house smelled like poop for days. The guy couldn't figure out what was going on, and then eventually
That's
found it. It's
so
crazy. This is the craziest story. All of them involve poop. There's another story. I knew a guy who had a house party at his place.
My younger brother did that to my older brother one time.
Did he? What did he do?
He pooped in a box and put it in his closet.
This is your own family. He lived there, though. Well, he has to smell that, too.
It sat in there so long it dried and didn't smell anymore.
Oh, no.
He just came out. I just remember him coming out of his room one day with a little box like rattling around. He was like, "What the fuck is this?"
This is why men can't live with each other. We do stuff like this.
Yeah.
You need a mom, a sister, a wife, or a mistress, anybody, like housekeeper, anybody.
Anybody.
Take any. You can't have too many men live together because then they'll poop in boxes and leave in each other's closet.
Yeah.
When actuality, what's in there is their sexuality, not the poop. Anyway, I knew a guy, same deal. It's always poop. This is even grosser. I knew a guy in high school. I wasn't there at this party, but he had a house party and it got out of hand, as they do. And this is like early 2000s. Word got out, everyone's going, right? And it was just out of hand. And he told a friend, he's, "Hey man, I gotta get these people out of here. How do I get them out?" And he said, "Guys, you gotta get out." People laughed at him.
On a podcast. It's before podcasts.
Yeah. So his buddy's like, "I got an idea." And I swear to God, what he did was he took a dump and fried it on a pan.
Oh!
And the whole house cleared. And he goes, "Thanks." And then
kind of a getting the snakes to kill the rats
yeah,
situation.
Yeah, it's a little, I mean, when he told me that story, I was like, "Oh my, what?" He's like, "Well, they got out of the house. You can't
deny that.
You can't deny the results."
I bet they wanted to leave the house immediately.
Yeah.
But I bet you did too, and you live there, buddy.
Yeah, you know what? I will say, you lost the party. You saved the house, but what you lost is a pan.
Yeah, the pan's gone.
Yeah, and I hope it wasn't stainless steel or some sort of high end.
I would never feel comfortable eating or cooking in that kitchen ever again.
And I hope it was nonstick. I really hope it was not. Oh no! But he told like, but what the crazy part is, he just like,
wait? So the guy go, "I got an idea. Leave, come back. Leave with a frying pan and come back with a fucking turd on the Teflon."
And you just put it on medium. You don't want to burn it.
You don't want to burn it. You don't want to scorch it. You want a nice slow simmer.
Yeah. I wonder if you flipped it.
Oh. He's making eggs in the morning.
Oh, and then everyone cleared that house party.
Yeah.
Cleared.
I hope so. I hope so. All right. Well, keep that in mind for next time.
Yeah. So just so you know, guys, if you want to clear a house party, or really just want one person out of your house,
just saute some diarrhea.
Yeah. Just lay a loaf and flip it. You know. Yeah. Don't use a broiler.
No broiler. You're gonna have a hell of a time cleaning a broiler. A pan, put a lid on it.
Oh my God. I'm in my mid 40s. I still find poop funny.
Yeah.
Man, why wouldn't I?
That's
I'm not a man. Look at this.
That's also almost a prank on the guy who lives there. If you're like, "I got an idea." Yeah, I'll help. Wink.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, why did I go along with this? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, anyway, so I'm sorry about the smell. Is it still there?
It's gone. I mean, it's gone.
Is it gone?
Now.
Gone? Have you had
nobody's used the oven since, and I got a feeling that we're gonna have to burn it off the oven.
Is there an impartial jury? Can have someone come over that doesn't know you? That, hey, what do you smell?
His boyfriend has come over a couple times in between. Maddie's come over a couple times in between.
And if you do you smell anything, or did you wait to say anything?
I didn't.
Okay.
They didn't smell anything.
But the oven has not been used since.
No. And I'm not gonna touch it. He wiped it. He cleaned it, which I'm very happy that he did. But there's like visible cleaning solution residue all over the inside of the oven.
Are you sure he's gay? What is this?
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he does not.
Is he a small town gay? Is he like, "Hey, I'm a guy, and I just happen to like guys"?
And he didn't come out till he was like 29. So.
Oh no! And were all his friends straight? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. So he didn't learn.
He's not. I mean, I'm sure in WeHo he can hang, but there's probably times he's like, what? I use Old Spice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I'm like, really? On your arms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he like an Axe guy?
No, but he does use. He did. Does he still use? For a while, he was exclusively using like the 3-in-1
Shampoo
shampoo,
and
conditioner,
conditioner.
body wash.
How did you find the gay version of you? How do you find these guys?
I have a nicer skincare situation than you would expect, and I was
Mortified,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Wow. You know what? You know what I love about Los Angeles? Not only we have lots of diversity, the diversity within gays is crazy. That guy,
all kinds.
that guy. That's a different type of gay.
Yeah, he's a rare breed.
He's a rare breed
You'd
of
like
gay.
him.
He's a rare breed of gay. You know what? He's a gay you could take home to your bigoted mom or dad.
Yeah, you could.
You really could. Like more meat and potatoes? Yes, sir.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he's got surprisingly conservative viewpoints, so he'll agree with your parents on some stuff.
Yeah. Like, a conservative dad will be like, you bring your gay boyfriend here, he's not going to have a crop top and play Britney Spears, is he? I'm like, nope. We're going to watch the game.
No, he's going to try to convince you that Richard Nixon was actually good.
Yeah, and he's going to take a big dump in the eat some meat and potatoes and then fucking peel out of there. He's like, well, I kind of like this guy. You sure he's gay? Aren't you guys just friends? You guys don't kiss, do you? Oh, we kiss. We kiss at every part of the body. Anyway, sorry to hear that. Worst case scenario, you can tell your landlord about the stove. Like,
That
hey,
we wrecked the
no,
stove?
no. They're like, hey, something's wrong with
Hey,
it.
every time we turn on the oven, it smells like somebody cooked raw chicken in
No,
here.
no. You can just say there's a smell coming out of the stove. Is it a gas leak? And they can check.
They could check.
But the problem is, you've been there for 10 years,
8 years.
8 years, and they don't
It's not,
care.
It's not a gas leak. Wow, wow. Today is the 8-year anniversary of me moving to LA.
Moving to LA.
Yeah.
Wow.
I arrived March 31st, 2018.
And
It's ruined my life.
I would have a 6-figure job.
I wouldn't change a thing, but
Yeah.
it's destroyed my financial life. Career, you could argue, has declined.
No, you're rich in other areas.
Yeah.
Experiences and friendships.
Tans.
Tans.
I'm way tanner, I'll tell you that much.
Lattes. Who's consumed more lattes than this guy?
And so many different kinds of milk.
Yes.
Yeah, stuff you can't get in Seattle. Famously, a coffee place, not a coffee place.
Nut milk, almond milk,
Pistachio milk. You ever even heard of that?
hemp milk?
Hemp milk.
Yeah, he says that to any other state in the country. They're like, I didn't know those hemp has tits. You can't milk hemp.
They will.
Yeah. Well, good for you, man.
Thanks.
I think my anniversary was January 6th.
6th.
Wow, I stormed this.
Yeah,
fucking
you were
town.
gonna take this country back.
Yeah, I want to take it away. 8 years.
Yeah.
It's flying by. Do you remember the first day? Do you remember the first week?
I remember the first day.
Where'd you stay? Same place?
Yeah, I got the apartment because I came down like a month before, stayed with my friends, found a job, found an apartment, and then so by the time I
You
got
had a job coming in here.
yeah, I had a job before I got here.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty sweet.
Yeah. And then I think I timed it really well where like I lucked out. I ordered the mattress. No, it must have come a couple days later. But yeah, I think I slept on the floor for the first night and then had to get up and go to work. I drove to LA, got here the next morning, had to go to my job.
Wow.
And
No bed, nothing?
no bed for a while.
How old are you?
I was 32.
I moved here when I was 32.
No way.
Wow.
So I got then my bed came in the mail, and so then I had a mattress on the floor. I had ordered the bed, but it didn't come until a few days later. And then for a while we had no furniture in the living room, but we did have a big box that we would we had like a big rectangular box. So when one of us was eating, we would sit on the floor with our feet in the box and use the box as a table.
How do women do us? I had no.
Nobody was at the time.
I
I'll
had
tell you that much.
I had no bed frame for legitimately 7 years.
7 years.
No, I had
in LA.
I had no bed frame. I had box spring mattress, and it was in the corner. I was like,
In the corner?
in the corner of my room, and I was like, I mean, the bed's made.
Yeah. I guess it could be worse, but
I had no bed frame for so long, and I was so stingy. I was like, I don't have a bed frame.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bed frame is not hard. Bed frames are not expensive.
No, I was just like, this is the problem. And I had bed frames in my old place in Toronto, and I was like, no, I don't need a bed frame. I'm fine. This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lived there from 2014 to 2019, and then I got a bed frame because I told you the story. The one woman came over and was like, mom. And I was like, okay. It's out. And then I was like, I'm going to spend some money. I had a little bit of money in the bank. I bought a nice dresser, which an antique dresser from the 50s. I bought a Floyd bed frame. I was like, okay. And then I invited her back. I had no interest in her. I just wanted her to see the fucking place. And I was like, what do you think? She's like, this is really nice, right?
All right. Here's the door.
Now, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. Walk you to your car. What was I going to say about moving here? It's gone. But anyway, 8 years.
8 years.
Oh, here we go. This doesn't have to be a big existential question. It could just be like, is there any, in the beginning, when I first moved here,
Mm-hmm.
and I look back now, I'm like, what are my regrets? Anything I regret? I don't mean big stuff like, oh, I should. What are ways that I wish I knew now in terms of how to with my time? And I think I think this is what for me it was be. I wish I learned how to edit sooner.
Sure.
I wish I had more of a YouTube presence sooner.
Yeah.
I wish I had a podcast with a buddy sooner instead of people. I had podcasts that were like fine, but it was always a male female dynamic. I never had a male male dynamic, which was always I wish I asked a buddy sooner.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think this sounds terrible, but I think I hung out too much and masked it as I'm working, I'm mingling. When if I had a better digital imprint, then that would give me more attention than someone's like, hey, thanks for supporting the show and coming by. I still won't book you.
Yeah.
Or, oh, cool. Yeah. What are you up to? Instead, I wish I was one of these Trevor Wallace kind of guys who's like, no, I just kind of figured out how to use YouTube.
Yeah, I guess.
Or shot sketches or something.
Yeah, I guess there's a part of me that wishes I'd done that. But also, I think I didn't hang out enough when I first moved here. I think I would go to shows.
You were working, though.
I was. I did have a job to go to.
Yeah, you were probably tired as hell.
Yeah, I was. But I do wish I had just because I would go to shows. I would do shows and mics and stuff, and then just leave and not just try to I'll just let the work speak for itself. When it's I should have just
hung out after spots.
Hung out a little bit, and tried to get to know people.
I hung out too much. And I don't drink, which is hard.
Yeah, how are you even doing
But the
that?
thing was, I had a roommate, which is fine. But I just didn't. I was like, well, I didn't come out. I didn't cross the country to sit in my room and just go online and figure out how to use whatever. So I gotta put. There was a real back in the day. There was a real, put the rubber to the pavement and work, baby. Get out there, see people, shake hands, grind. I would just
grind max.
I would go to
hang max.
I would hang out at 3 different shows, do no spots, and just be like, hey, what's up, and just be face. Maybe the guy booking the show would see me like, hey, oh yeah, don't you have an email? Which in hindsight sounds like a great way to hey, you're hustling, but I wish I hustled with I'm a
what can I actually do?
Adobe Premiere Pro. I can edit quickly and not. I eventually learned during the pandemic, but I wish I knew back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but
hey, we all learned eventually.
Also,
we had to.
Also, I wasted.
Now we're all really good at Adobe.
Now I wasted a lot of money on first dates. A lot of money.
I don't feel like I wasted any money on first dates.
Well, just a lot of early Tinder swipes. Have no real rapport. You sit down, you buy a couple drinks, you buy a bite to eat, and you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Or I drove 50 minutes to Long Beach and this sucks.
I don't know. This never felt like a waste though. Because
it did feel like a waste when I left.
We tried, we met up, we got out of our apartments.
But it bring the worst out of me because after the end of it, I'm like, oh, well, I guess if we sleep together, this is worth it. Now what am I doing?
So yeah, you were thinking about ROI of dating?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Were you pre-claving? Were you clav-maxing before anyone had a word for that?
Yeah, maybe I was.
Yeah, maybe he's on to something.
What's the point of this if I'm not ejaculating in this woman's mouth?
Yeah. Fuck.
Sorry to any of our family listens to this podcast.
Yeah,
I did specify that I didn't like that thought.
Yeah. My mom told me that she's been watching the clips and she doesn't like how you've got the camera set up. She says it makes it's too low for me, but it's perfect for you.
Too low? What do you mean?
I don't know. That's what she said.
Let me see. What are you talking about?
She's a professional photographer, so.
Oh, really? Oh,
No, she's not. She's a retired.
Like this one? That one's that size. It's the exact same shot.
I don't know. This is just what she told me. This is what she told me.
These are
Yeah, but I'm taller, so if it's the exact same, you know what I mean?
no, but like in terms of like, or like the width, the top.
No, the camera, like the angle,
Oh, the camera.
like it's basically coming up at me.
Oh.
It's right on for you.
Yeah.
I gotta slouch.
Really? Because you know what it is.
Now I look good, right?
But here's the thing: that's not true. Because when I size the camera, I'm behind it, looking at you, asking you to be straight up. So I don't even see myself in it at all.
No, that's interesting. I'll tell my mom. I don't know what to tell you.
Because when I'm behind the camera, like
I'm just giving you the feedback from
you're my point of
Tanya.
reference.
Just giving you Tanya's feedback.
Well, I'm doing my best.
I'll tell her you said that.
I'm trying my best. I'm doing a lot here.
I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, it's a nightmare to edit. I get to edit the whole fucking episode. What else is going on?
I found a really weird YouTube. Do you want to see it?
Can we play it? Are we allowed to?
I don't know. Probably.
Is it the copyrighted music or anything?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I was using our, joint YouTube, and it just showed me this. YouTube.
It's offensive moves. This is a defense. It's about owning the terrain. Here's what I would tell you.
The account is called Navy SEAL 6.
I tell them not to come out of their room. And I've seen this in Iraq. They hear a noise. They run out to check what the it is.
And it's just a guy explaining.
He's a former Navy SEAL, right?
Immediately, and that would be my primary. From there, I'm only going to advance or retreat.
I think it was on Rogan
if
once.
I retreat to
Yeah.
where the rifle.
Okay, but this other guy, I'm going to skip forward a little bit.
The Sean guy?
Crackhead.
Hold on.
What's your
Okay,
primary weapon
crackhead.
system?
Yeah, it's a very strange. He
Yeah.
talks about how he's talking about luring the intruders into his bedroom. I call that the deep water. I lured him into the deep water, and it's just like it's so strange. I don't know, man. Maybe you're a hero, but like to have, I think a lot of gun owners are like weirdly narcissists, where they're like,
There's a God complex.
they're coming for me in my home in Covington, Ohio. They're coming for me, and it's like they're not. You fucking weirdo. But these videos are so weird to me because parts of them are AI.
Skiers, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Rock climbers, phenomenal.
Are we allowed to show? I
Physically,
think we
it's
get
funny.
flagged.
Fine, I'll stop. But they're just, I thought they were
I know what you're
so-
talking
yeah.
about. You know what it is?
At the end of the video, it'll be like a shot of a guy who's like, and that's why you do this. And it's like, that's AI. Why are you, who is this? Are these interviews? What is, I can't figure out what these, if this is all AI content or if if they're like mixing actual interviews with AI, but it's so strange. And of course, it's all about like gun stuff, which I find so strange. as well.
Military and like combat and
Yeah.
being in the trenches. I think this ties back to the whole Manosphere thing. There is this sort of segment of male sort of like views right now where it's like, okay, you want to max your economic value, your looks, your thing. But then there's the guys that are too pussy to join the military.
Yeah.
Are too scared to be a cop, but live vicariously through them through interviews and recanting of stories of battle, whatever. And they consume them, and then they're in the comments being like, "Not my favorite rifle, but but like, bro, you go to a shooting range, you barely fucking, you don't live with your mom, you live with your mom."
Yeah.
So I think there is a segment within the male sort of like American.
Yeah, it's almost like they're watching it like it's sports. And they're like, no, I could have gone pro.
Yeah,
I could have gone pro, but I hurt my knee.
Yeah, it's or like then the comment being like it was a pleasure listening to another fellow, a proud American. Like, okay, all right, well,
Sure.
yeah, you work at fucking T-Mobile. He was a Marine, and he's just trying to monetize this so you can buy Blue Chew. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Just buy the Blue Chew and shut up,
you know what?
brother.
I think this ties back to the whole idea that I've had is like there is a lot of podcasts out there. And it's just so crazy that
Not enough.
not enough. And podcast equipment is too expensive. But
it's not
it should be a lot more tariffs.
We already
know
own it.
it. But if you have any expertise in anything, be a podcast.
Sure.
I once saw a podcast that was like just guys talking about chore coats.
I bet you saw that podcast.
And I was looking up this specific chore coat that's made in Japan, and this guy has like a fucking full-on video podcast shot in 4K. Him and another guy talking about their favorite chore coats, and I'm
This
like,
is one episode of a podcast?
yeah,
Or
one
this-
episode,
okay,
40
one
minutes
episode,
of the.
okay.
I'm like, guys, at least we're providing comedic value. Like, okay, I mean, I guess you're kind of like in that sort of like male sphere of like fashion, workman wear, Japanese quality, which I love, but I'm not. But I would never like.
Did you sit and watch the whole thing?
The whole thing and commented. And on his Patreon, I mind you, I didn't like his rankings. No. No, but like, I'm just saying.
I'm fine with that kind of podcast.
I'm just saying now there's like, what this is equivalent to? The guys that watch ex-basketball players talk about current basketball players in a podcast, and then the comments being like, yo, I remember balling back in the day, and like, you are not a basketball player.
Yeah, I could put up 50 on him today.
Yeah, I don't really like the way he sets screens. You are a loser.
Yeah.
Same thing with comedy too. There's guys that like there's full on comedy channels that have 500,000 subscribers. All they do is they report on comedy like it's Sports Center.
And then you'll see weird comments. I see this all the time. People in our friends, people we know who are constantly posting clips of stand-up, there will be people in the comments who are not comedians who have adopted the language, and they'll be like, pretty good premises, but the punchlines are weak. Shut the fuck up, you fucking nerd.
He did the same callback twice in the same set,
Yeah.
and he reused a joke from his first album. You know what it is? Someone wrote why do these? I think it was Matt Broussard. Like, why do these guys who comment on who report on stand-up comedians get more views than the actual comedian themselves? And I wrote underneath, I was like, because guys want to talk like they're comics, but actually never be a comic.
Yeah.
They want to act like they're at the table, like, I know the lingo, I know what's going on. Liked his special, didn't like his, thought his special was a bit meh, and like, well, surprising that he went straight to YouTube. I guess Hulu didn't want him. I'm like, you're a loser.
Yeah.
Just, it's okay to laugh, but like, I think there's so much content that you consume some of the content, you start becoming a little bit more affluent in that sort of realm of content. And you're like, I know the ropes. Yeah, it's interesting. Wow, didn't know Blue Chew was a sponsor. It's just like, fuck, like, okay. And I appreciate the views, but it's one thing to be like funny, great stuff, whatever. Even the negative comments, like, not funny, these guys suck, they're gay.
Like all of our YouTube Shorts comments.
Yeah, or they're gay. But I would think if someone were to write, these guys suck, they stink, Eddie's closeted, Brent is cool, Eddie's a loser, I'd be like, okay, whatever. If they wrote, this sucks, okay, whatever. But to be like, no, I'm feeling Eddie's really squeezing in jokes from his act into the conversation. Shut the fuck up.
It sounds like you're an expert on me. It sounds like you love me, dude.
Yeah, like,
sounds like you love me.
If someone was that tuned in, I'm like, and you're not a comedian, you're a loser. if you're watching comedy and you're analyzing and not laughing, having a good time, I'm sorry.
That's not really what it's for.
You know what? It's like the guys who watch UFC and they're doing head bobs. I'm like, just sit and watch the fights.
Got to change levels.
Ooh, I'm like, that guy
Ground and pound.
That guy at
Ground and pound.
Buffalo Wild Wings is doing this during the fight. I'm like, either he's at a gym and does get into some, is rolling with guys, or just wants people to think he fights. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Imagine we would do that when watching stand-up comics. I'm just like this. And what do you do? Okay. And my mom's in. Just like kind of acting out. Anyway.
You don't do that?
Be careful, though. I mean, you're going to get hit with military fucking tails shorts from now on.
I am. Well, I was using the Oh Hell Yeah account.
Yeah,
So
that's where you could just be your worst version of yourself.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking up weird stuff on there.
Please.
Yeah.
Use it. Don't contaminate your actual account.
No.
What else is going on? What time are we at? Oh, got any bits? We're at an hour.
Oh, shoot. All right. I got some headline jokes.
Please.
Headline jokes. Here they come.
I'm watching a lot of cooking videos. Guys just preparing meals.
That's fun. I
So
love that.
that's not bad.
Gavin Newsom suggests his conservative critics are gay in some online insults.
Huh.
Who could have guessed the guy who looks like an adult version of a high school bully would call someone gay? A judge halts the White House ballroom construction project meaning Trump will need to continue renting studio space to prepare for Dancing with the Stars.
Apparently, there's a bunker underneath.
I've heard, yeah. How do we get in? Israel's parliament approves death penalty for Palestinians convicted of killing Israelis, which is a refreshing change of pace from Israel's current policy of sentencing Palestinians to death for the crime of existing.
Whoa.
Whoa. Not a political podcast. Not a
Whoa. Thank God we're not
podcast.
big.
Yeah. A survey by Lending Tree finds that more than a third of Americans have little to no savings, unless you count Funko Pop collections, because those got nowhere to go but up.
There you go.
12 California restaurants added to the prestigious Michelin Guide. One notable snub, the coffee shop in my neighborhood that will put Nutella on my breakfast sandwich if I ask nicely.
I love Nutella.
NASA begins the countdown for humanity's first launch to the moon in 53 years, sending 4 astronauts to the moon on Wednesday. Yeah, sure, if you believe the moon is real.
I don't.
Sugar the surfing dog, the first canine inducted into the Surfers Hall of Fame, died at age 16. Per her last wishes, her ashes will be spread all over the couch. An army helicopter crew was grounded after flying. An army crew was grounded after flying helicopters near Kid Rock's house. They were forced to land after becoming nauseous from the smell.
I saw that.
Yeah,
That's our tax dollars.
that's our tax dollars. Well, I think they got confused because they were like, "Is that the White House?
Oh, this is the White House?
Is that
Wow.
the White House?"
Oh, wow. I didn't know the White House had a fucking pool the shaped of a guitar. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I had a great day.
Thanks for being part of this episode of Oh Hell Yeah. Do us a favor. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Get notified every time an episode comes out. Never going to stop. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.